This is the historic city of Ahiska. 75 years ago, this region was home to tens of thousands of Ahiska Turks. Now there are fewer than 2,500. People like Devalidze Majnun Amashaolu.
Vatan vatandır.
Your homeland is everything. Some say it's hard to get by here because there are so few jobs, but it's still my homeland. If I hadn't returned, my children would never have come.
During the Second World War, Joseph Stalin saw Ahiska Turks as a security threat. In 1944, he ordered them to leave as part of a series of deportations of ethnic minorities in the former Soviet Union. Tens of thousands of people were herded onto trains and taken to Central Asia. The railway line in Ahiska still exists. Many didn't survive the trip. Tens of thousands of people were deported on this railway line. They were told they'd be able to return after a few weeks or a few months, but they weren't allowed. Thousands of them died as a result of starvation and disease while making the journey, and most of the others had to spend the rest of their lives in what were effectively foreign countries. Both of Devalidze's parents ended up in Uzbekistan. His father fought with the Soviet army in the war, but some still viewed him as a traitor. Devalidze returned to Georgia in the early 1990s and was again deported. He then lived in Azerbaijan before returning 2 years ago. Georgia passed a new repatriation law after joining the Council of Europe.
Taking that commitment towards Council of Europe was not only having a commitment, and it was also our will of restoration of historical justice. So we realized and we knew that we wanted that persons to let that persons come back and live here.
Now Devalidze is back for good. The Ahiska Turks were the last of the deported minorities to return, but for many, the chance to come back has come too late. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, Ahiska, Georgia.